In this video, we're going to look at an example of sketching the graph of a function of two variables. So this problem has the function f of xy equals cosine of y, and it's asking us to sketch the graph in 3 dimensions. So one thing that we notice about this particular function is that there is no variable x in the definition of the function. Even though it says f of xy, we don't actually have an honest-to-goodness x in the definition of the function. So the way we'll sketch this one is we'll start with a sketch of just the graph of the curve z equals cosine of y that happens to be in the yz plane. So that's what this black graph here is representing, is that cosine graph in the yz plane. Now, since the x is missing, that means x can be anything, and it's on the, as long as it would satisfy the surface, the equation of the curve that we have here with the y coordinate, the x coordinate can be absolutely anything. So we can extend this curve out in the positive and the negative x directions, and that's how we get the surface. So we get this wavy surface here, where each of these curves that you kind of see here in the mesh are all the same curve, z equals cosine of y. They're just drawn for different values of x. So again, generally speaking, when you have a variable missing in the definition of the function, that means that we can move in that particular direction as much as we want, and it doesn't affect whether or not it's on the curve, on the surface, as long as the other variable that's there satisfies the equation.